Hello, Red Barn friends and family. Brian and I are very thankful for all the family of Red Barn we have out there, and we hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving and are getting ready to celebrate Christmas in a few weeks. We wanted to use this video to give you a couple updates on Red Barn concerning our spring production. As many of you may know, we received a letter in the middle of October stating that the county was aware of an apparent event venue operating on Celebration Farm, and that we must stop operating because Celebration Farm does not have the proper permits to have a youth theater operating on A1 Ag property, which I'm not sure which is accurate, and we met with the county and they granted us permission to finish the Annie show, but that we needed to stop until the proper permitting could be filed. Although this is a pretty complex issue, basically we are waiting permission. We have asked permission. We are well aware of the permitting changes that need to be made on Celebration Farm in order to allow Red Barn to perform here. While we're waiting for that to happen, we are seeking special permission to allow Red Barn to continue operating on the farm while we go through that permitting process, which will take 4 to 6 months. So we really don't want to stop Red Barn, and we're not stopping Red Barn. Our hope is we are going to get a yes from the county that we may do our spring production here. Again, we're still waiting for that. If we can do our spring production on Celebration Farm, it will be Willy Wonka Jr. If we cannot do it here, we will find another venue, and we will also have to change the show because Willy Wonka is a big show and we have designed the set specifically for Red Barn. So right now we're going to move forward in faith, hoping that we get a yes from the county that we can continue, which is why we've slated auditions for Willy Wonka Jr. to be Thursday, December 18th. Now, one of the other concerns of the county was that although Brian and I view this, Red Barn, as inviting our friends and family to come and play on our private property, the county doesn't view it that way, and they view that we are inviting the public to come to and they want to make sure that you are kept safe. So in order to accommodate their concerns, we are not advertising this publicly in order on our website, so to speak, or with flyers. However, you are all welcome and your friends to come and audition for Willy Wonka. So if you are interested in auditioning, what you need to do is reach out to me personally at kathysell@redbarnpro.org, and it should be on the bottom of the screen here that you can see that, and ask to receive the audition information for Willy Wonka. And I will send you first a special notice explaining the county's concerns, and then at the end of that letter will be the audition information. So I wanted to talk to you briefly, I know this video is going just a little longer, about our Willy Wonka auditions. So one of the things I want you to be aware of is that the Willy Wonka version that we are doing is based on the 1971 movie starring Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. There are dozens of other productions out there. This is the one we're basing it on, also the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book by Roald Dahl. So that's the version and I would encourage you to watch that movie to give you a better idea. The second thing I want you to make aware of as you audition is that character is big. Although the characters don't necessarily change in this show, they are big characters. To that end, there are not a lot of songs to audition from. I really want you to pick, of the few songs that I selected, I'd like you to pick those songs to not only sing well, but I really want to see how you can act that story out in those characters. Okay, so yes, sing well, sing the notes correctly, but in addition, bring the story to life. Some of the clips are pretty long, actually. So spend your time working on that and bringing that character to life on stage. I also want you to know that girls are encouraged to audition. There are 9 male roles in this, and I don't think Red Barn has ever had 9 boys audition for a show. So girls, please don't be shy about trying to audition for Willy Wonka, or even Charlie, or Augustus Gloop, or Mike TV. Girls, go ahead and go for those roles. And I encourage lots of boys to come and audition too. And so that to that end, we can stretch those things out to make it work for our production. The other thing I'd like you to be aware of is that there are kids and adults in this show. So having 12 to 18-year-olds portray kids and adults is going to be a bit tricky. Some of you play better on stage as an adult, and some of you play better on stage as kids. So that'll all be put in the casting process. We really want to see your character. We really want to on stage and how you make the characters come to life. If you have any questions about the audition material and why I would have picked what I picked, please reach out to me at the email address kathysell@redbarnpro.org, and I really would be happy to answer your questions. Until December 18th, and we will let you know the location once we hear back from the county. I wish you a blessed holiday season, and I pray that you'd have fun getting ready for your audition on December 18th. God bless.